You guys, I'm so sorry. That skateboard is not aligned with my light. So if you see this in a couple videos, it's gonna look like that for a hot minute. Anyways, Terrapagos EX Ultra Premium Collection. We got this to open. Let's get to cracking. So the last UPC I opened was the Greninja EX1. And then before that was the 151 UPC. I'm excited for this full-fledged thing. Like, first of all, let's go over the promos. Now, you have this pretty cool, or pretty standard 3-card display case that they started including in a lot of collection boxes. And this display stand, despite it being like plastic, it's pretty cool. It's like a terrestrialized cave, hexagon, stones, crystals, or whatever. And this is your stand. This is your stand to hold the cards. If you compare it to the ones you get in the Paldean Fates premium collection box, this stand is a lot more noticeable, and you can definitely say, oh, this is a card stand. I did leave the cards in their wrappers. I haven't taken them out yet, but the code card is located on the back of the Terrapagos EX. And I think I'm gonna save that one for myself. Sorry guys. Of course, we got this full art Terrapagos promo card, a gold Cinderace EX, and a gold Lapras EX. These aren't like any illustration rare cards, but they're all really cool full arts, and they're gold. You can never get enough gold. And what's also really appealing to me is they give you a full set of hollow Terra energies, like Terra pattern energies, like cracked ice. This is peak. It's a small thing. It's really just a minor thing, but having like all these cool hollow energies, it's just like a very nice addition for me personally, especially if you play the game. You can definitely use these in your decks, but I think I might just have it displayed in a row of 8 somewhere. Of course, standard Velcro deck box, nothing to write home about. Exclusive jumbo coin. It's kind of hard to tell where his head is. Standard cracked ice pattern. But the dice, for those of you who play the dice, they're a little different. If you've noticed, the text is a lot bigger compared to standard dice. And the edges here, I don't know if you guys can see that. The edges here are cut. So it's kind of not, it's not a full square. It's kind of like, it's not a full square dice. It has cut edges, so it'll bounce around a lot more, ideally. They look like third-party counters I own, which is very nice, so I think I might swap these for the current ones I have, because bigger text makes it a whole lot easier. And to store all those cool knickknacks and coins and whatnot, they go into this deck box. And we got 18 packs total. We have 2 Temporal Forces, 4 Paradox Rift, 4 Obsidian Flames, 4 Twilight Masquerade, and, you guessed it, 4 Stellar Crown. No Surging Sparks because I believe this box was supposed to come out when Stellar Crown came out, but it came out a little too late, so that's why they didn't include Surging Sparks. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna open up Stellar Crown last, then Twilight Masquerade, and Paradox, Obsidian, and start with Temporal. 2, because there's only 2 packs. Let's just get it over with. Whew! Man, I'm so excited to open this. Okay, whenever UPCs come out in general, I always try to order one, no matter what, because I have bad FOMO. Because the Sword and Shield UPC, when that was first released, I was way too late to the game. And then when they had like the black gold colored UPCs. I managed to snag that. And the one after that, what other UPC was there? Was it 151? Oh, there's the Charizard UPC. That was really fun to open. And of course I opened up Greninja on my channel. So yeah, I'm in love with UPCs. Mawile, Boltund, Mudsdale, Explorer's Guidance, Sizzlipede, Finizen, and Maccargo. Now, I'm not gonna be buying UPCs every time I see them available. I buy them once. I'm one and done with them. They're a cool thing. Celebrations, that's what I was thinking of. Celebrations UPC. That's like the best UPC I ever opened. Anyways, whenever I see UPCs, I always have to get at least one. I'm not gonna buy any more than that because I'm really just buying it for the promos and the varied pack selection and essential randomized goodies they might have. We got a deck mat in this one. I have like 4, 5 deck mats from UPCs, and I do use them occasionally whenever I'm playing or having friends over. So yeah, I appreciate UPCs for what they are. We got Airy, Colossal, Maximum Belt, Boltund, and Miraidon. Paradox Rift is the one with Prime Catcher, and the Charizard EX League Battle deck came out, so I hope Prime Catcher has went down in price since then. But yeah, first hit, Maximum Belt. I might have that, so that might have to go in some deck I have. Okay, finished Paradox, on to Obsidian Flames. I have yet to pull any other Charizard aside from the regular EX one, and I've only pulled one from Obsidian Flames. And people managed to pull many different Charizards and the Pidgeot line. So, let's see what we get here. Okay, Electric Energy, Surskit, Numel, Graverd, Tynamo, Grumpig, Clodsire, Trevenant, Rockruff, Palpitoad, and Scizor. And Obsidian Flames is one of those sets I didn't open too much of, but it was a fun set nonetheless. Reminds me a lot of Darkness Ablaze, which, if you've watched my older videos, I tend to say that a lot. There's a lot of Charizards in Darkness Ablaze, and this set I see a lot of parallels. But Charizard in this era is really good for the format. Glimmet, Rhyme, Poltegeist, Toad's Cruel, Solrock, Yungoos, Togepi, and Togekiss. All right, we're 1 for 3. All right, next pack of Obsidian Flames. We're about 3/4 of the way through. Boom, boom. So back when I was just collecting cards and not, diving into this YouTube content, when I opened the Celebrations UPC, that was, I think, my first ever UPC that I cracked open. And the reason why it's my favorite is because I pulled the Celebrations Charizard and the Blastoise. Those are like one of the few cards I really needed, and I knew I wasn't going to pull. And at the time, they were like one of the more expensive cards to buy a single. So I'm like, okay, cool. I don't have to worry about that in the future. Like, they were hard to pull. And I didn't want to invest too much money into Celebrations because I was unsure if I was going to complete the set or not. And it wasn't until about a year later I decided to actually complete the set because I only needed like 12 more cards. Yeah, and here we are. Dozens of UPCs later, and still trying to chase that high, which I understand I'll probably never get ever again. Okay, so I opened 4 packs of Obsidian Flames. Nothing. Ghosted. Like, gone. I've never had great luck with Obsidian Flames. And Paradox Rift, it's been alright. They treated me alright. Roaring Moon, Iron Valiant. Let's see what we can get here this time. Code card. And we got Fighting Energy. Okay. I swear, if it's another Terra type Garchomp, I might lose my mind. Pansear, Slitherwing, Ferrothorn, Cursed Duster, Onyx, Iron Moth, hey, and Golisopod. I don't think I have this Iron Moth. Did Iron Moth come as a promo card? Ooh. I don't have any future decks at the moment. I don't think people use Iron Moth that much anyways. All right, I'm 2 hits in out of the 4, 5, 6 packs I opened. 2 for 6, not awful, not great. I mean, that's the thing with randomized packs. You might run into a little trouble with like consistency in hits. I do frequent the Pokemon TCG subreddit. I love seeing what people pull, and I've unfortunately seen people pull like 1 or 2 regular EX cards from the 151 UPC. That wasn't the case for me, but it's definitely a reality. These could be the only 2 pulls I ever have in this box. And Espathra illustration rare. Never mind. Look at that. I don't have many illustration rare cards from Paradox Rift, and I definitely am in love with this artwork. This Espathra standing so stoic up on what is that, a mountain peak, and watching the sunrise. Man, more illustration rares from me. Okay, and they're like, what, $1 or $4, and I'm not gonna go out my way and buy like all of them in the shop. It's something nice about pulling those. Okay, guys, 3rd pack in Paradox Rift. Can I pull myself a Roaring Moon or an Iron Valiant illustration rare or a gold card? I'd like a gold Roaring Moon. Diego, you still need to pick your Roaring Moon up. Earthen Vessel, Medical Energy, Stiny, Tinkatuff, Espathra, and Espathra again, but hollow. Okay. Last pack magic right here. Paradox Rift, I'm 2 for 3. I am not mad about that, not at all. I think with Paradox Rift, I have opened and pulled an ungodly amount of Galisopods and Garchomps. Like, they filled up my trade binder, and people don't want them. So what am I gonna do with them? They're just gonna sit nice and pretty. Maybe I'll build a deck with them. Try to make it work, just using those 2. Who knows? Morpeko, Nimble, and Morpeko again, but hollow. Recurring theme here. Okay. I feel like I'm blazing through this opening because I'm already at Twilight Masquerade, and this is probably one of my favorite sets out of the Scarlet and Violet era. Because I'm still chasing, you know, Greninja would be nice. Ursaluna would be nice. Come on, guys, I already pulled Perrin. Carmine, I guess, or Kieran too. Goldeen, Sandygast, Chiyu, Lucky Helmet, Mightyena, Love Ball, Fregator, and Alakazam. You know, I want to see Alakazam in use more because Strange Hacking is kind of a crazy move. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. You may move any number of damage counters from your opponent's Pokemon to their other Pokemon in any way you like. It's an evolution Pokemon. It's hard to justify putting him in your deck, but if you can get that working, that's a devastating move for only 1 energy cost. Whew. Okay, maybe I could pull like a regular Grass Ogerpon, put him up for trade, get a nice equivalent card for it. Okay, Poochyena, Palisand, Timber, Spinarak, Glimmora, Ariados, Accompanying Flute, Poltergeist, Vulpix, and Pheasantipede. Bummer! That's not the full art Pheasantipede or the Pheasantipede EX because he's in Shrouded Fable. Okay, guys, only halfway through Twilight Masquerade. That's okay. I don't need to be discouraged. I don't know why I'm getting discouraged. I should know. Not guaranteed to pull anything, but it Would be nice, not gonna lie. Okay, code card. Fighting energy. I'm channeling it. Ursaluna, right here. Tadbolt, Applin, Flabebe, Litwick, Probopass, Heracross, Love Ball, Tangela, Clefable, Wellspring Mask, Ogerpon EX. I believe I do have this one. I pulled it from my build-in battle. So maybe it goes in the trade binder? I don't know if people are building anything with Wellspring Ogerpon. Last pack magic. Can we pull another pack from Twilight Masquerade before we say goodbye? Oh, my cards went almost everywhere. Okay, code card. Dark Energy. So, obviously dark. Gonna be Ursaluna, right? Even though it's a normal type. In the card game, at least. Colorless. Sorry, excuse my terminology. Kieran. Sunflora. Festival Grounds. Sandygast. And Iron Leaves. Okay, guys. We have opened 12 packs. And I've gotten 4. 4 for 12. Not bad. Not great. So we're kind of in the middle of the road. Can Stellar Crown pick us up? Can we go 4 for 4? Wendy's 4 for 4? Have you guys tried that SpongeBob meal from Wendy's? I typically don't eat at Wendy's. And that meal in itself looked like a lot, so I wasn't really interested in that. Okay. First pack of Stellar Crown. Froakie, Meditite, Meltan, Scorbunny, Lantern, Toadscruel, Diancie, Raging Bolt. I don't think I've ever pulled the regular version of Raging Bolt. Reshiram, same with Reshiram, and Grimmsnarl. Okay, so literally this regular version of Raging Bolt is quite literally like the junior version of the EX version. It does more damage with the more energy attached, essentially. Instead of discarding, you attach it. That's kind of sneaky. Maybe I should throw that in the Raging Bolt deck. It can counter, like you build it up with Sada, and yeah, you just build it up with Sada, knock out anyone else. I don't know. Lots of people do like Fluttermane or Sandy Shocks, or even Koraidon. So maybe Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt and Raging Bolt, it just makes sense. Okay, we got Cubone, Milcery, Glameow, Charjabug, Gravity Gemstone, Papaya Berry, Tornadus, Cyclizar, Archaludon, and Iron Boulder. Okay, no hits in Stellar Crown. We still have a chance at Ace-Specs, or literally any stellar Pokemon, Terra-type Pokemon you can find. Okay, second to last. Maybe we can not use up our energy and channel all the magic into this final pack here for true last pack magic shenanigans, but we'll see. Medicham, Antique Root Fossil for Cradily, Kofu, is that Cradily? I don't know. Kofu, Slowking, Celebi, Mewtwo, Raboot, and Crispin! Okay, I'll take that. I've been waiting to pull Crispin. Not bummed about that at all. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different types, reveal them, put one of them into your hand, attach the other one to one of your Pokemon. Okay, I always knew Crispin was like a good energy engine, but I wasn't quite sure what Crispin did. Stellar Crown, last pack magic. I honestly might have think I used all of my luck right there into that Crispin. Code card, Water Energy. What do we got? We got Turtonator, Impidimp, Drifloon, Ponyta, Frogator, Drift Blim, Koraidon, Pancham, Lacey, and Zeraora. Out of 18 packs, I pulled 5 cards. We got Crispin, Wellspring Ogerpon EX, Espathra Illustration Rare, Iron Moth Illustration Rare, and Maximum Belt. I don't have any of these, well, I don't have these 3 cards, and I believe I have these 2. Ogerpon might be good for trade baits, Maximum Belt might be good for like a jank deck I'm building, and these 3 going straight into the collection binder. Was it worth it? It's like $132 with tax because I live in a high tax area. Subjective. That'll be my answer 99% of the time. If you've made it to the end of this video, or any of my other videos where the title says, was it worth it? I'm gonna say it's subjective most of the time. Those promos are really cool, the playmat's really fun, I do like the bigger dice. As a player, that's super dope. Like, those hollow foil energies that are cracked, the promo cards, little display case with the whatchamacallit, the Terra crystals coming out. Now the pack selection, that's like honestly for me like peak pack selection for when the product came out or was supposed to come out. Like Stylic Crown, Twilight Masquerade, and any other set that includes a lot of competitive packs, like competitive cards. So your potential to draw what you need is there. But you know, at the end of the day, if you're playing competitive Pokemon, a lot of people will stress this, buy the singles instead of pulling. But as for me, I love cracking packs open, seeing what I can get. This is a Pokemon card channel. You guys are here to watch people like me crack open cards, not buy singles. At least I hope that's why you're here. This does make a great holiday gift if you're on the verge of buying any Pokemon stuff or like looking to get back into Pokemon. This is like a great variety pack selection for you. But yeah, I personally enjoyed it despite the lack of pulls. 5 pulls for 18 packs. It's kind of rough, not gonna lie. But you know, it is what it is. I feel like in my recent videos, I've been kind of on an okay streak, nothing too crazy. I mean, again, it's Pokemon cards. Like, I don't expect anything crazy, but like, my pull rates haven't been the best. But nonetheless, I really enjoyed this box. I recommend it if you are on the fringe of picking it up or not. If you've already picked this box up, let me know what you got in the comments below, or let me know if you are deciding whether to or whether not to get this box. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe for more content in the future. And with that being said, my name is Kevin TCG, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.